I'm just saying, like, it's a great foundation. It helps make everything better. But hey, you're not great until you get the other gin in there to make you great. And you got that castle, that dirt castle.
This week we preview Revolution Brewing's October Deep Woods release. This is episode 169 of the Malting Hour.
What's the haps on the hops? Got yeast and beats. This the Malting Hour where we talk about our drink and tell you what we think every other week. And if we get drunk, well, we might slur our speech. Got the gift of gab, the friends you wish you had. Join us for a drink, join us for a laugh. Time is never wasted, where you getting wasted. The Malting Hour here, people take your places. People take your places. People take your home.
Welcome to the Malting Hour. I am one of your hosts, Tony Golick, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
and to his right,
Matthew Moldenhauer.
welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, it's exciting to be back.
We did it.
We came back. Whistles are blowing, flags are flying. We have a audience behind us. We're watching TV.
We've had a studio audience in the past.
I know.
But yeah, we've got some folks watching football in the back, which is cool. Hey.
Makes us feel like a real live experience. You know?
Yeah.
How you guys doing,
I'm doing great.
Matthew?
Pretty good. Just got back from Iceland.
Ooh la la.
Last couple days there were really fun. Got to
The first couple days weren't?
Not as much.
Oh, why?
I had a whole week there by myself. And
Oh,
That'll do it.
you just gotta eat. So
I
was
didn't
it?
plan anything, so the first couple days were
It's kind of the best though.
well. I walked around the city. Reykjavik is only 120,000 people. It's the size of Kenosha.
I mean, I could have told you that. So you should have felt it right at home.
Well, I don't like going back to Kenosha. It's boring.
Touche.
You hear that? You hear that, Kenosha?
Reykjavik.
I like Kenosha.
Was really fun, but like I walked the entire city basically in like 2 days. And I walked up to the northern point to try to see the northern lights, but there were clouds. It was always raining.
For a second, I thought you were going to say they were closed. Yeah, sorry. No northern lights.
Sorry,
God
we're
said
closed.
not today, motherfucker.
We're turning the lights off today.
No, so it was without a plan. I did yoga a lot and walking, but then I saw a couple museums, a couple of the outdoor things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, now what? And so I would go read and write in cafes for like 2 or 3 hours and then realize I had the entire rest of the day.
Yeah.
Do you have good food while you're there?
Yeah, but a lot of it I ended up cooking myself.
Whoa.
The bread there was out of this world.
Huh.
Like, just local grocery stores, best bread I've had in so long. So first couple days too, I was just eating bread and they like meat salads. They had ham salad,
Say what
tuna
again?
salad, meat salad,
Okay, well, sounds like my kind of place.
lamb salad.
Ooh.
And then I found
You
there's
just
this.
throw a lamb in the salad. And like, you got to fight the lamb before the salad.
My favorite thing I ended up having was this roast beef sandwich that had these crispy onions and a remoulade and almost this like
You sure you just
If you
didn't
tell
go-
me it was fucking Arby's, I will
I was
stab
gonna
you.
say, are you
No.
sure you just didn't go to Kenosha?
Arby's Iceland is like elevated.
no, it was really good. And then I tried a lot
Had
of
this
different
horsey sauce. It was great.
and then tried a lot of Icelandic beers, but I guess to no one's surprise, lagers are definitely
Oh yeah.
draft line. You know, there's like 4 or 5 lagers, and then they would have like one session IPA. And I almost returned the session IPA being like, I think you gave me another lager. And I was like, nope, you gave me just a really, 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 really lightly hopped lager, essentially.
See, like knowing you or knowing your arsenal of beer, like that would have been a great opportunity to show up with like, I mean, then you would have had to check a bag or whatever, but like that would have been great just showing up and like, hey, I work for this brewery. Have you ever had something called Cramp? And they probably would have lost their minds at Krampus. And like,
Well, that was my second trip back to the bookstore, which I'm not going to try to remember. That's also a concert venue at night. The very first night, they had a stout, and I was like, I'll grab a stout.
Also, by the way, if you guys can hear screaming in the background, The Conjuring is also on.
We're just getting hit from all sides. And that was the first time, I found out that beer is super expensive in Iceland. It costs like $23 for a 16-ounce glass of a stout.
Wow.
And I was like, man, are all beers going to be this expensive? It was the second time I went back and I found out it was a 12% stout.
Oh,
but it was so thin and just like...
Was it
almost, good? It was. But it reminded me of like a 7% dry Irish stout.
What?
Oh, interesting.
What's the exchange rate? What currency do they use?
Icelandic kroners, ISK.
Okay, so my question still stands. Do you know what the exchange rate was?
My question still stands.
So $20 US dollars was about 2,400 kroners, and that would be. It's most places they would do happy hour, and you would get like a pint of a lager for anywhere from 1,200 to 1,400 kroners.
Okay.
And then, but typically they were anywhere from like 1,600 to 1,800.
So, and I asked this question because somebody who loves to travel, if somebody was to ask you, is Iceland really, really expensive? What would your answer be?
Yes.
Yeah. Compared to like Chicago prices?
Yes.
Really expensive or just expensive?
Pretty expensive compared to Chicago. I also am pretty frugal, and like I said, I cooked a lot. I went. Did you have a kitchen in your? I did.
Oh, nice.
So I did an Airbnb. Wonderful hosts. They lived above where I was staying.
Did you have dinner with them at all?
I did.
Somehow I felt like I knew the answer already, but I'm like, I feel like in foreign countries, like if you stay somewhere, like they would invite you up for dinner, and like,
yeah, I was only the second
they felt
person.
sorry for you, and you're like, oh,
they did.
Look at this
Loser
poor schlub.
Oh,
because he was there. He was like, I was supposed to be here with other people, and they didn't want to come with me.
Yeah.
By the way, the fridge is on too.
Fuck! I thought I unplugged it.
Look, everybody, it's been a while since we've done an episode because it's been a very busy summer.
What else
Clearly.
did I unplug?
Oh, no. Did you unplug your ice machine, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I usually don't. I just turn it off.
Oh boy. We're back at it again.
But yeah, they were a lovely couple.
No.
It was this wonderful lesbian couple that are both artists. And the one is a filmmaker, the other's a photographer. I met their 12-year-old daughter and their nephew that lives during the week with them because he goes to the university and then travels back. And yeah, it was just made. I'm not the biggest like seafood. They made this flat fish. That's what they called it, but with like herbs and lemon and other things. And it had like the best crust. And it was so flaky.
Crusty fish.
Oh, flatfish isn't really a fish.
I think they were just describing what kind of fish.
Nah,
and that wasn't
something
a great
they found
descriptor.
Outside in the land.
Why not? 20% of
and it was a flat
economy.
piece of meat, and they're like, looks like it fell out of the sky. We will call it the
flatfish. Oh, boy.
Well, that's awesome, and I definitely I do want to hear more about this because, like, as my father-in-law said, like, Iceland is on my bucket list. But unfortunately for you, Matthew, we're not here to regale in your triumphant stories of
travels,
taking over Iceland and becoming the king of Iceland. Nor did you bring us any Icelandic beer. So
no, I left too.
As of right now,
you are useless. So
except thank you for the.
That's not from Iceland. Shut up.
Thank you for the hop water from Old Irving.
Oh yeah, and the other
beers that are here.
Yeah, we still love you, just a little less. We are transitioning over into something that we are really excited about because I know there's other people out there that have probably gotten these as a preview, but we are previewing Revolution's Deep Woods series that premieres to the world, Chicago. But if you're a psycho like some people and you live in other places and you like to buy beers and travel to get it,
you're a psycho.
And when it comes to barrel-aged beers, Chicago is the epicenter.
Yeah, I mean,
we rule.
So we got Revolution's Deepwood series, their October releases.
Yes.
All lined up in front of us. And we are going to go through them all.
Yes, we are. I'm very excited.
Because we are gluttons for punishment.
And for all
Punishment
of the
in a
head
good
And for
way.
barrel-aged beers.
Punishment in a good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this. I know I've talked about it numerous times how Clark and I normally will split. He used to be a season ticket holder, and I was very close this year to buying the season ticket to get all of the beers, but I just didn't. I didn't pull the trigger. This lineup this year, I don't think there's a beer in here that I don't want to have. I mean, because there's some years where it's like, okay, maybe I'll get this one, maybe I'll get that, but this definitely leans more towards what I look forward to from the Deepwood series, especially this October release, which has regular Death Star, the Cafe Death or Cafe Death, however you want to call it. And then my favorite is the vanilla. Vanilla is one I always look forward to. Now, the other thing that they've been doing is that they have the bigger cans that they sell, which is like a variation of a variation. And this one is the Cocoa Vanilla Death, and it is the stout aged in bourbon barrels with cocoa and vanilla. I'm very excited about that as well. Just wanted to give everybody a heads up on what we're going to be drinking. And the first one we're going to start with is the original. Death Star. Death Star. Let's give it a sip. Brandon, did you already try it?
I did. While you were talking. I waited that long.
And I can keep talking.
I mean, I had to go through Matthew's whole diatribe about Iceland, us pretending we cared, and then I was like, all right, I'm drinking this beer. No, actually, I did really care. All right. I liked it.
I like it. That's it. There's a preview.
No, Iceland.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about the beer. I like
I
it.
mean, I was like, well, it tastes exactly like
Yeah.
the OG. So
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I like it.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and that's one of the things about Rev is, and I will give this credit to a lot of the breweries in Chicago, like their base beers, like their base barrel aged beers or whatever, are always kind of on point.
Yeah.
It's hard, like even with Bourbon County every year, as much as we love it, I think I love getting the new years and trying it. It's always kind of the same, which isn't a bad thing. But I love like the different.
There's slight.
I love the variants that they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And same thing with D-Star. I love like those are all variants of that essentially, and like that's what I'm excited about. And so to say this beer tastes like it always does is not a bad thing. It's a tribute to consistency and a shout out to consistency because they continue to make great beers.
Well, especially when you're with barrel aging a beer.
Yeah.
There's
so many things that can
yeah,
go
there's so
wrong.
many things that can go wrong. There's a lot more factors into getting something consistent that you can almost like if it's not consistent, it's kind of like, well, what do you expect? You know, we're trying all these, but they've mastered it in a way where you come to expect this and you get it. Like one of the things I always like about just the straight up regular D-Star is there's like a cocoa to it that I always get not like a baker's cocoa or like a baker's chocolate in the back. Like I don't know, it's there's a chocolatey to it that I really like.
You said cocoa, and my head went straight to like Coca-Cola. No, and because like
Interesting.
I get
You should have said cacao.
I get like
Throwback.
this just a slight fruitiness to it that just reminds me of Coca-Cola, which has that rich kind of earthy quality to it. But
Interesting. I'm seeing that. I can see that.
So for those that are interested, D-Star is an imperial oatmeal stout.
Man, I was going to read
barrels.
it.
It's a prolonged repose in bourbon-soaked American oak barrels adorns a dark chocolate profile with notes of toasted coconut and vanilla. A rich, supple texture.
Wait, was there an emphasis on the word for you to say it like that?
Yeah, totally.
Oh, there it is.
A rich, supple texture bellies the unholy power of our imperial oatmeal stout.
I think it's how many other like barrel aged is what kind of Krampus isn't an oatmeal stout, right?
no,
And Bourbon County is not an oatmeal.
No.
Right? That's interesting. Like I feel like obviously the oatmeal is what's giving it a lot more body than.
yeah.
That
So
means you can have this for breakfast.
And I have had the coffee for breakfast before.
yeah, it's also it can give you that really sticky
Yeah.
mash and gives you some extra proteins. Gives you the body. But
This is the perfect breakfast drink.
I imagine, they're
Go to the gym, sipping on my oatmeal stout.
the good and bad is the
Dr. Matthew says it's okay.
Why not? Oatmeal's healthy. But yeah, the oatmeal has a little bit more sugars that will convert, so it'll be a little bit drier unless they also add things like maltodextrin
Sure.
and other things that don't have as many convertible sugars.
Convertible, like top down?
Yeah.
Cool. Sugars with their tops down. Brandon with his shirt off.
Oh, it's that early in the night already.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun one. It's just like I hate to keep going back and forth to Bourbon County, but I think you can't talk about this without talking about Bourbon County just because of the city of Chicago and barrel aged beers. But the regular Death Star and regular Bourbon County are ones that after I buy it and maybe have it and maybe I got one left or whatever, I tend to buy another one. Even with this, they have those 19.2 ounce cans, and I always look forward to that because I'll buy one of those and it's fun to bring somewhere to share.
With myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, damn it, you beat me to the punchline. Every time I'm going to a Halloween party and brought it, I'm like, anybody want some? And they're like, nah, I'm okay. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is what I'm drinking.
Normally
tonight.
you pour an ounce to one other person, and then you're like, guess this is the
Guess
night.
the rest is mine.
Hey, I shared it.
I did share it. Yeah, this is solid as usual. Again, something we've always talked about. This is the time of year that I look forward to the most. When barrel aged beers start rolling out. I haven't had any pumpkin beers yet, guys.
What?
I know.
Good.
I'm waiting until. Shut up. I'm
waiting until they're gone off the
yeah.
shelves, and I find the scraps.
And then you find them for $2 a bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I haven't done anything. The only thing I have done is made a pumpkin butter old fashioned, which was very good because I like pumpkin spice stuff.
All right, I'm on board.
2 ounces of bourbon, a tablespoon.
I don't want to hear. I want you to make it.
Okay, you're the second person to say that to me. Jeez. Anyways, it's very good, but I was holding off on pumpkin things, but until October. But this is.
I want to hear the rest.
Okay, 2 ounces of bourbon, 1 tablespoon of pumpkin butter, splash of the orange bitters, then you put a little cinnamon in there if you want. Then you put it in the shaker, shake it all up, strain it over some ice. You can add a cinnamon stick to it if you'd like.
All right, so now let's go deeper. This pumpkin butter that you speak of, where does that come from?
You can get it at any pumpkin patch or Apple.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no.
Trader Joe's has one.
Or Trader Joe's, okay. Brandon, I'm planning on going to get pumpkins and apples this year. I will get you a thing of pumpkin butter.
We gotta go. Benjamin wants to go apple picking. He's
Ooh,
been
when?
saying
It is fun.
we don't have a date. He just said he wants to go. So
Well, Virginia and I also would like to go apple picking. Would you like to join all of us? Should we all get a whole caravan going and we'll all go apple picking?
Apple picking is fun.
It is fun. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite
pick them
fall
off the
things to do.
tree, eat them.
Throw it on the ground. If you take 2 bites,
Yeah.
say in your face, nature. I
All right.
rule this place.
The one thing I do like of Kenosha out in the counties, they have, is it Apple Holler? They have the apple picking, but then they also have their own little winery now.
What?
So you can go drink and apple pick. That's fun.
We have to go to Kenosha for that, though?
I know.
I mean, I like Kenosha, but for the brat stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta drink and pick apples.
That's a lot of work. But yeah, so this is I always do look forward to their lineup, what they have, and it's always great to start with the OG. So very happy about this.
I think I want to go through not rating these. Let's just
No.
Yeah.
No, this is definitely not. I mean, I already. I mean, unless there's something about it where I'm like, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rate it. But so far, I mean, off to a good start here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be hard.
Way to be consistent, Rev.
Yeah. in these cases, I think for me, mostly what I'm going to be looking at is which one's my favorite.
Yeah,
because
that's kinda
that's going to
where
be
I'm at.
more of my personal. Marty and Josh and these guys, they make phenomenal beer, and your guys are right with the consistency. The fact that you can go to the OG and get the same beer year after year is a testament to not only the barrels they pick, but how they taste them, blend them, make sure that everything is consistent. And so for me, it's really just figuring out which ones are going to be the most exciting. The one with the label that is the bright one.
Yeah,
That's the one that one.
I love that. Oh, and also, we should say that the Deepwood series actually started back in July, which is they normally do, which I did buy some of those. They did the Strawberry Jacket, Thunder Taker, the 15th anniversary, and then the 15-year beer cherry. I'm not going to pronounce it. Amberana, I believe, which is a type of cinnamon, I believe.
Yeah, I had that one.
That one was very good.
Did
so
you
I did
drink
have
all
those.
of your Strawberry Jacket?
I have one Strawberry Jacket left. One Strawberry Jacket left.
That was the one I wanted to see how strawberry.
This year's is very good. My favorite one was I think the first one they did. I don't remember what year it was, but the can itself was like, it looked like a strawberry. It was like red and green, and it tasted like I don't know where this is anywhere else in the United States if they have it. I'm sure they do, but on the northwest side of Chicago, there's a very big European Polish population. When I was a kid growing up, it still is, and there was these little candies that were like wrapped in the little strawberry candies, and that's what it reminded me of. Like a barley wine that just tasted like that strawberry candy, and it was so like not in the like.
And it's
super
also the
sweet one.
tiniest candy.
Yeah.
It's like a micro candy.
Yeah, it was one of the
they would
candies
have
like
at the restaurants.
I didn't want at Halloween, and then when I finally had it, I go, "This is awesome." That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, so those are the first ones that came out. This now, I mean, the summer ones are a part of it, obviously, but it does feel like now that we're here in September, about to be October, this is like the real.
And I think that's why I have a hard time like getting into it in like July.
Because you're not ready for it.
Yeah, I'm like.
But I'll tell you this.
I mean, I've had it.
Yeah, I know you and I. Yeah, we've, and you've had all of them. Yeah,
I mean, camping was pretty fun drinking some stouts.
Yeah, absolutely. What was the Rev beer that we had at the end of the day? When we were getting ready to leave.
I have some pictures of it.
Yeah, it was one of the 19-ounce cans that were very good. But while you're looking for that, we just opened up Cafe Deeth.
Cafe Deeth.
And this is as soon as I smell this, it took me back to the last time I had super massive Cafe Deeth, which is one of my favorites.
I can't make that out.
Oh, that is a double barrel VSOJ. That's what we had.
Yeah, that one was.
But there's something else on top of that I can't read. But yeah, Cafe Deeth is, I would say, probably my favorite coffee beer.
Did you ever have the double Cafe Deeth?
We're just talking about this. The supermassive Cafe Deeth is insane. I'm glad that's not an all the time release because it would take away like the kind of specialness of it. But smelling this, I can smell the coffee right away, and I was like, oh god,
yeah, this is fresh.
Oh man, so this is getting released. This is coming out this week.
As
it's released on Friday.
Yeah, this is coming out Monday.
Right.
Episode.
This is today's Monday. Pre-sales tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tuesday. Everything comes out on Friday. And I'm wondering if one of the special tappings they have, I don't know if they have their variants up. Do they have it? Because they do special tappings of variants at Rev.
Yeah. I'm not seeing it. So. And
I wonder if Supermassive Cafe Deeth is going to be available. I hope so. Sorry, I totally went off. I'm just super massive. But that's what it smells like. So already I'm like expecting big coffee notes from this.
Coffee Nutella?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. I know.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll work it.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. This is so this one's a little sweeter to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Right? I don't get that. I'm not getting like I was talking about like that cocoa. I don't get that as much as I get coffee and kind of a sweetness.
Yeah, and the only in the overall description is Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels and steeped with fresh coffee beans.
Yeah. The way they do coffee is fantastic in this.
Yeah, I was like, the coffee for me is a lot more on the nose, and I don't have as much of that fruitiness. I get a lot more of that, like, sweet chocolate that comes through on the back end for me on this one.
No, but it's funny. I'm reading the description. So the full description is fresh whole bean coffee from Chicago's own Dark Matter Coffee.
Dark Matter.
Stirs the senses in the barrel-aged Imperial Oatmeal Stout. Haunting aromatics of roast and dried fruit enter the realm of toasted walnut and rich chocolate. I do get a little like toasted walnut type in there, and it complements the beer so well. Like the coffee that they chose is just, I think, perfect for this beer.
This is definitely this is a very coffee forward beer. You know, sometimes when There's people say like there's coffee in a beer. There's like you get hints of it, and this isn't like super strong, but I feel like it's a good amount with it being just like you're gonna get coffee.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna taste coffee in this. It's not just a hint. It's not like I'm gonna punch you in the face, but it's very coffee forward, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna call it coffee or cafe, like you have to have that presence.
Yeah.
The only ones I know that have gone like way more tend to be thinner stouts and lower ABVs, and then they're big coffee. But when you have this kind of body, you're gonna use it.
It's like Jeff Goldblum all of a sudden. Life finds a way. Jeez. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. Like it's one of my favorite variants that they do each year. I look forward to it. Like the regular and this one seem to be like obviously the two common ones that they do every year. Like it's coffee and regular. It's always been fantastic.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of not that we talk about and do the same playbook, but you see which ones people really love and come back to year after year.
Yeah.
And you bring those ones back and you adjust a little bit. And so, yeah. You know, I guess the little preview is like we're doing a variant on Champorado this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Even though Champorado won last year, Trevor's always wanted to play with it a little bit.
Interesting.
Like coffee.
Trevor always wants to play with it a little bit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Yeah, and this is as good as I was expected. I think if I had to say something right now between the two, I like this a little bit more.
Well,
I rather Death Star.
I mean, there's more to it. So
I like more. I'm a more kind of guy, and I like more brewing.
Uno más cerveza, por favor.
See. Brandon, we're looking at a time.
it's time for us to take a break.
And time for those kids in the background to shut their mouths. Just joking. We're not going to tell them to shut. We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. We're knee deep in the Deep Woods series. We're doing the preview for Revolution. Thank you, Rev, for giving us these beers to check out. We are moving on to the third beer into this next release for the Deep Woods.
Cans over there.
Cans over there. It's Vanilla Daith.
Yeah.
One of the variants I love very much, and Matthew, as you were pointing out, that the blue really pops on that can. I remember, Brandon, you might still have one when it was like a goldish white, almost vanilla cream color on the can.
The fuck do I know what I have?
I don't know. You know what's crazy?
I kept my. I have a list.
He's freaking out.
I no longer have a list. I can't keep up with my list.
You know what's funny? I haven't been in that room in like a year probably, which blows my mind because I used to go in there all the time just to be like, look at all this.
Your
and we
fingerprint
grab something.
is probably now invalid. You should probably go check it.
I probably should check that while we're here. But yes, Brandon's cave of beer is pretty awesome.
Oh, that room is the shelving I had in there collapsed.
No.
So I've got new shelving in the garage. Like literally, I have to clear the whole room out and then build new shelving and then put everything. Not the beer. The beer's fine.
Dude, if you need help, I'll come by.
But
Start with that.
The other stuff, the beer's fine. But like literally, I had this wire shelving in there, and then like that collapsed. And I went to go open the door like 2 weeks ago, and I could not get in. I'm like, the fuck? And I stuck my head in there. The shelf did collapse, and I was like,
also, I think we need to have people here all the time. It sounds like we're at a bar.
yeah.
Kind of like that aspect of it. Also, I want to, when I'm at, quote, I'm putting air quotes up, when I'm editing this episode, we'll see how much we can hear, like what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn up that'll be the
Zero in.
the
Pull out their whole conversation.
The intro
Make that another episode.
The intro. I said the intro is just going to be them talking. See if we get something that they're saying, like, well, they're having a really good conversation. Mike's going to walk away with talking from Greg, like, dude, Becca's dad's so awesome.
Yeah.
You like Labradors? I like golden retrievers, dude.
All right.
Dogs are awesome.
So we're doing.
They start fighting, let me know.
We're drinking. They start dog fighting. I mean, really know. They're flying planes.
No, they're just sniffing each other's asses.
Oh, God. Don't say that about his father-in-law. You
That
can,
means
say
they
that about,
like each other.
you can say that about Mike all you want. Mike sniffs butts.
Yeah,
Mike's nuts.
I let that little bitch come over here, man. Leave him alone.
Also, he does our theme song. Anyways, what do you guys think?
Not if we get the new AI one, yeah.
Should put the new AI one for this episode.
Oh, totally.
All right, there's a new episode. The AI intro is happening.
It has to be.
What are you guys feeling about? Hey, keep it down back there. We're recording again, okay? Jeez. Look at you, Kelly.
No, you're right.
No, we've just been talking about you guys for this whole second half.
I thought I heard Mike.
Is that me?
We didn't say Mike. We said loser, and like you just assumed it was you. Come on.
Why are you in the yard? Mike, we love you. All right, what do you guys think about Vanilla D, this year's version of it?
I like this one a lot. Again, I think we were talking off mic. I need to drink more barrel aged beer fresh. The coffee that was popping, like the vanilla on this, is so present and prominent.
And it's not look, I love, and I'm pretty sure we talked about this too, I love vanilla barrel aged beers, vanilla stouts. I don't mind a big vanilla bomb of a beer. This is not a big vanilla bomb of a beer, and it's perfect. Like it is the right, it's like baking when you use the right amount of vanilla to bring out everything else.
Yeah, it's very subtle. And then the other stuff kind of comes through, which is nice.
It's subtle in a way that you still get it, and it elevates everything else.
Yeah, it has a little bit of that cream soda back end finish to me.
Yes. Yeah. Good. Hey, do you know beer, Dad? Wow. Brandon, do you know what Matthew knows about beer?
Yeah. Fucking surprises me.
I don't know. I've just been talking about soda today.
This guy knows his soda.
Soda.
Guy
Brandon,
knows more about Iceland than anyone.
he knows about Iceland and soda.
And Instagram.
Instagram. We're Instagram influencers.
No, so what's interesting is I was looking at the description, and I will read it. Behold, our original barrel-aged Imperial Oatmeal Stout, D-Star, with hand-split whole vanilla beans.
Jeez.
Like somebody's hand chopped them.
Yeah, Trevor almost gave up on it this year. He got a lot of reactions. He's like, fuck this.
And vanilla toasted French oak.
Ooh, okay.
Flaked and malted oats, because it's an oatmeal stout. Establish a supremely silky body that belies the beer's considerable strength. Pronounced vanilla flavors and aromas blend harmoniously with chocolatey caramel, maltiness, and oak.
Yeah.
I agree with all of that.
Yeah. As soon as, you know what, I was taking the sip and I was drinking it, you said caramelly.
Yeah.
That is 100%. Go ahead. Caramel?
Yeah. I'm like going to have the word. I'm like,
I don't know. I don't know the difference.
Caramel.
I was like, dude.
I say caramel.
I switch back and forth.
Carsmell.
My car smells? No, it doesn't. You've been in it.
Mine did after camping. Oh, God. It was bad. I literally had to do a, smoke bomb in there to, air that thing out because it was
ripe. Well, you had 3 stinky dudes and all wet stuff.
All the wet stuff, yeah.
The wet stuff, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
And then I had to change the air filter, too, because that was kind
good
of
idea.
gross, so.
Did you get a new tent?
No, but I was going to because the kiddo joined Cub Scouts and they've got a camping trip in 2 weeks. And we thought he's really going to want to go. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get a new tent. And then, so literally the other day we had to sit him down and be like, look, because he was all about we're going camping. It's 2 nights. It's going to be great. And I'm like, all right, you can go camping, but you're going to miss your buddy's birthday party. And he was like, ugh. We'll go camping next time.
Party's over camping. When he gets older, he'll realize that camping is the party.
Yeah.
Back to the caramel. It was crazy how when you said that I did. I mean, there's power of suggestion, of course, but it is on the nose. That was something that I wasn't picking up, and that vanilla and chocolate and everything that. This is dynamite. I love this. I am a little biased because I do like the vanilla beers, especially barrel-aged stouts, but this is top-notch, man. This is so good. I really, really like this one. Sorry, Cafe D, you've been bumped down.
I feel like that's the regulatory order. Nope.
Well, it's like when we do the Bourbon County beers, we always omit OG because it's just Bourbon County. Where I feel like D-Star, it's and this is, and again, like we're saying, like that's a compliment. I can't top those, so I take them out because there wouldn't be these without those. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah. We don't have 2 more beers,
and it's what you said earlier that I really do like is when you get to go to a party and you can bring an OG to people who've never had it.
Yeah.
The fact that we've had 4 or 5 or however many years they've done of it,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, I've had every year. You're like, this
Big
is
boy
great,
pours.
but you know exactly what you're expecting. When the consistency is the same,
Yeah.
and hopefully the same thing with Krampus, people get it and they're like, yep, I know it, I love it.
Nobody said Krampus.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
Pay attention.
Sponsored by Old Irving.
But people know what they're getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
And
the regular
so,
Krampus
and so
is
it's one of
like,
those things where you've had it and you're like,
Krampus
yeah.
cookies. Thank you, sir.
It's one of those boring comments where we could very much just say, yep, had there, been there, done that, it's good. But when you get to bring it to someone brand new who's
Yeah.
never had that kind
Yes.
of beer before,
You start them with that, like,
And they're like-
that's exciting.
and it's one of those moments that I do like working beer fest where you put a good beer in front of someone who's never had it and they look at you and they're like, do you know this beer is good? And you're like, it almost like reignites your passion for it. You're like, I forgot. And then someone
like
leaves,
seeing somebody.
and I almost never do this in front of them. Someone's like so excited about one of our beers. As soon as they leave, I'm like, well, let me pour a little bit. Let me try it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's pretty good.
This is why we're doing it.
Oh yeah, I like beer.
It is.
I like this stuff.
It is pretty awesome. But like I was saying, like I can't put. There's no point of me choosing a favorite when the original is in there. Like I take the original out because, like I said, the original is.
It's not fair.
Yeah, because in all honesty, original is the best because, as far as I'm concerned, like because that's where it starts. It starts there. There's the base for everything. For the most part, everything else that is going to be made off of it. Especially with these here. I mean, now there's barley wines and stuff for later in the year and stuff like that, but the regular D-Star is just top notch.
That's not how it works, though. Because if I have dirt,
Okay.
right? Dirt is the best.
Whoa.
When I
talking
add some
about?
water to the dirt, a little straw, and I build a fucking castle that holds in place. The castle's the best.
This guy's building straw castles.
But God made dirt, and dirt don't hurt.
Brandon, you
You
took.
get in your eye, that'll fuck you up.
It's true. You could go blind, dude.
But I'm just saying, Mike, it's a great foundation. It helps make everything better. But hey, you're not great until you get the other shit in there to make you great. And you got that castle, that dirt castle.
He's making some valid points.
I'm actually going to edit that whole part out. Actually, that's the intro. That is the intro. What's the time, Brandon?
Oh, gotta go back to the other screen. About 48 minutes.
48.
But I'm just saying, like,
So the episode will be like 10 seconds long.
Nothing gets edited out. It's okay.
No, but I just text you so I can remember it. Everybody, you've already heard that whole spiel before because that is the intro of the episode.
I'm just saying, like, the bases are always great. But you throw other shit at the base gets stronger. Gets
I feel like I heard
better.
this.
Like, yeah. I'm just saying.
I'm going to go. All right, Brandon, what are we drinking next?
Beer. This is Cocoa Vanilla Deeth.
Yes, so this is the big old can they got, 19.2 ounces.
Yeah, glad we got other people to.
Yeah. When I thought it was just going to be me and you, I'm like, this episode is going to be real rough at the end because if we have to finish that whole can by ours, which we could, but Brandon's already getting there.
I took a sip.
I'm forcing myself. So I'm a man. Oh boy. Man.
That's like a perfect blend. I want to say, was it cocoa vanilla or
Chocolate. It's cocoa.
Cafe
Like
vanilla, yeah.
yeah.
Perfect blend, I think,
Interesting.
of everything. And it's not, actually, I will say, I'm getting more of an overpowering, like, cocoa-ness. And then I'm getting some coffee, a little bit, but that, it's cocoa and vanilla are, like, front and center, and that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. I'm definitely getting the cocoa, but everything is pretty mild. Like nothing is.
Yeah, but
nothing is like. Okay, they put 400 pounds of.
yeah. But so
You
I'm
know,
saying
this
like
or this.
it's like it's a good blend of like I'm not overwhelmed with either one or the other. It's very subtle and I like it.
Yeah, this just kind of reminds me of D-Star on a little bit of steroids.
Cool, shut up. Cocoa Vanilla Death.
Fuck.
Barreling forth from the same French oak augmented blend of stout used in the 2025 Vanilla Death, this super accessible rendition features Mexican cocoa nibs from our buds at Sleepwalk Chocolatiera by Dark Matter Chocolate. With so much of the vanilla character coming from oak rather than just hand-split beans, you'll also want to experience this beer at cellaring temp before the full... Dude, what word is that? Breadth? What is that? Breadth.
Yeah,
Breadth.
Breath.
With a D?
Yeah, breath.
I don't know that word. Aromatics presents itself far from any sort of adjunct bomb.
You have a wide breadth
I'm not
of
done.
words.
I'm not done. And I'm very good.
I'm glad you brought us readers.
I wear them all the time now because I'm fucking blind. Far from any sort of adjunct bomb, a patient drinker will be rewarded with a dynamic sipping experience hitting on the wide range of familiar and comforting flavors and aromas as it warms, never letting anyone dominate. Wow. We didn't even read that, and that's exactly, you said everything was kind of like subtle, but it's all present. Me, like, I do get a lot of cocoa, but in the back, it's like vanilla's there in the background, like, hey, I'm still here, guys. I'm joining the party. We're still having a good time. Here's my friend Coco. At least it's in my head. That's what was happening.
I bet there's a lot of things happening in your head. What does that word breath mean?
Breath. I didn't know D was in the word breath.
Breath. No, I can't say it.
Breadeth. Breadeth. That's the word bread with TH at the end. Somebody's got to back me up on this. Bread, TH. Breadeth. Never fucking seen it before in my life. Okay, guys? They're never going to...
That's on you.
They're never going to give us
for
beer.
not reading.
That's also true. They're never going to give us a beer again. This guy can't read. The one description I decide to read.
Why is there a myriad of words on there? Why does he know the word myriad, but not breath?
That is true. I do know that one. This is this man. I think I'm gonna buy this can for sure because this is a fun one. Like, it's interesting because to have it at cellar temp is what's suggested.
Yeah.
And I think you took it out. Like the fact that we saved this for
Literally about an hour ago.
Yeah. Like this is not the coldest one that we've had, and this is perfect. It's very good. It's very tasty. I like the blend of the cocoa and vanilla. I was kind of hoping I'd get some more of that caramely flavor.
Yeah.
But I don't get it from the vanilla, which is not bad. But I feel like with the chocolate or the cocoa, vanilla and some of that caramel would have been like really nice, like having a candy bar.
Yeah.
Without it being like cloyingly sweet.
No, but very well done. And this is the interesting thing about this because this is one of our first times having beers like this, like so close to when they were packaged.
Yeah.
Like, because shout out to Kim from Rev. She messaged.
He doesn't know the word message.
Wednesday? No, Tuesday. When did I pick him up? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. She messaged on Tuesday and like, hey, we just packaged these. So like,
Super
if they
fresh.
had just like that weekend or whatever, packaged. I'm like, these are super, super fresh.
Well, and with that being said, you got it after they were just packaged, and this week, as of this episode, people can go pick it up.
Yeah.
That's super fucking fresh.
On Friday.
And yes, Matthew, I know you want to say it. You guys do it too. We know because it's come down to you guys have packaged beers and then came here and did the fucking episode.
I thought about it, and I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, but you were thinking it.
No,
but I wasn't going to say it.
No, but I'm just like we haven't had that many. Like Krampus, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like, we've had Krampus.
Krampus is probably the freshest we've gotten.
And we've had some Goose Island, I think, roughly before it was released.
Or right after.
Yeah.
They've been very kind to us.
But I feel like the Goose stuff, I mean, because it's so big, like they package a lot ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like they have to prepare for that. not knocking like what we get, because what we get is great, and but when we're trying to talk about like the taste of something that you get versus like, hey, we're drinking this now, you're gonna get it in a week.
Yeah.
As of this recording, or as when you're listening, 5 days, 4 days.
Yeah, 4 days. Yeah.
My hope is that it's very close to this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So like, drink what you. And again, if you're buying the 4-pack, because you have to buy 4-packs, drink one now because it's phenomenal. Don't hold on to it.
Yeah. If you want to age some, fine, but at least drink 2.
Yeah, you've got some to age, but like these are great right out of the box, and like, and I've been, I've got a lot of beers that I hold on to, but the majority of them I've tried.
Yeah,
and like I just and then I buy them and like,
and then we sample them on this podcast,
and then I don't like.
Well, that's one of the
everything I've got from 2019. I wait until Benjamin turns 21. So
that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah,
but I mean that's what
he's
a lot
gonna
of
hate beer and be like, Dad, I don't drink.
I vape, Dad.
No, it's not gonna be that. We're gonna have some new weird shit where it's just
it's
like,
AI.
I rub it on my skin.
It's AI lotion.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying air.
It's air. Dad, I have
he gets
oxygen.
high off air.
Dad, I do oxygen.
I mean, at that point, who knows
you might
what
need to.
the government will take away, and all you got is air.
Don't take away my oxygen. I have to pay to breathe. No.
Yeah.
There's the air tax.
Not getting political. Not doing it.
Yeah, this is. I would say for this one, I would not age it. I would not age this beer. I would drink this as fresh as possible. If you want to save it like for Christmas and New Year's, or
is that
maybe,
a challenge?
We've got one more can left. But like honestly, flavors like adjunct flavors will fall off.
Yeah,
for the most part.
And some like coffee tends to be one of the ones that falls off within a year. Coconut tends to go a little bit more quick.
Vanilla also drops
spices
off.
Tend to fade a little bit over time.
If it's just a barrel aged beer without adjuncts, you can let it sit. You can let that age. Like I feel like that you could at least something might happen.
Yeah,
where it might not go bad.
I think you should do what Psalms do. You buy a case of them.
Okay.
And then you try one a year.
Okay.
So that every year you get to compare it.
Got it.
And you know how it really
all right,
changes.
money bags, come down.
Well,
I said you.
What? Oh.
And then invite me.
Well, this is what you do. You get us Krampus, a whole case of Krampus.
I have Krampus that I bring you guys. I have
know.
so much Krampus in my own personal stock that I don't drink that I bring you guys.
A keg. Yeah.
If we get a keg of Krampus, that'd be great. Also, where's my kegadella, dude?
You never text me back.
I did.
I said when.
Was he in Iceland?
Oh, you did say when. You did say when.
Say when.
Now. This week. Let's do it. I gotta just put the tower in. Actually, I need to get new hose. It's not that. For my kegerator.
You shouldn't. The tower I gave you as new hose.
Does it with it?
Yeah, that was a brand new tower.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I didn't know I had a hose with it.
It should. The whole thing should be connected.
Oh, all right, cool. I just need to put the new tower in then. I don't know shit about shit. I didn't really look at it.
Yeah.
In fact, I was looking for the box. Just Virginia, I go, you know that box? It's actually, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, I brought it in. It's somewhere inside here.
Well, yeah, check it first.
I will.
But that should have like untouched hoses.
Yeah. Check the box for the hose.
I always check the box for the hose. You know what I mean? That's checking a box on your checklist to buy a hose for
different area codes.
I was going to say your friend's bachelor party. And I'm talking about male hose. Yeah, this is... sorry, Rev. We went off the rails. This is...
Welcome to the multi-gower.
I'm going to say this. All right. Out of all of them, if I had to choose what my favorite one was, it is still vanilla.
Okay.
Vanilla is my favorite. I would say Cafe's next, and then this Cocoa Vanilla. That's for myself. The sweetness in the Cafe Deeth is, I'm going to say Deeth and back and forth. The sweetness that I get from Cafe Deeth was nice. It's like like, I don't put sugar in my coffee anymore. So it's kind of nice to have sugar and coffee together again. I'm just a cream.
Weirdo.
I'm a cream guy. I'm a cream guy.
I knew that. I knew that.
Until this time where I get the pumpkin spice creamer or a caramel macchiato creamer where there's a little sugar in it.
You go camping and you What was that?
S'mores?
S'mores.
S'mores Baileys?
I still have that s'mores
I got
gasm.
some upstairs.
And I've got the s'mores gas. Hey, did I tell you that? I have the s'mores gasm whiskey. I found a bottle of it. I bought it
In Michigan.
in Michigan.
I bet you
Where's
did.
my bottle?
I'm sorry. Remember, I forgot to buy it.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought you said you told me that you
Oh,
left it at Clark's.
No. Clark, we got on the road and we didn't go. We didn't
Oh.
stop there. But there is a Woodman's. He looks so sad. Oh. There's still
Go
a.
home and give me your bottle.
There's a Woodman's by my job that I'm going to go to because I'm pretty sure they have it too.
You disappointed my wife.
No,
She's the one that wanted it.
no. All right, I guess
I'm
I'm
gonna
making,
let that one
Go
lie.
back to Michigan.
I'm gonna make cocktails for everybody. I'm making you a pumpkin butter old fashioned. I'll make your wife the.
She would want a pumpkin butter. Make everyone pumpkin butter. Butter.
Are we all getting together to hang out sometime soon? We're gonna have all these cocktails.
Yeah.
That sounds fun, actually. We should do that. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm looking at both of you, being serious as hell right now. Matthew, do you have a favorite of the lineup?
I think the vanilla barely sneaks past the Cafe d'Ith, but those two are like neck and neck for me. They're
Right.
necking.
They're necking. They're kissing. Brando, what about you?
I'm liking this Coca Vanilla. I think it's probably my favorite. But like close to the vanilla, regular vanilla. And because I do love when like cocoa comes through like with like a beer.
Yeah.
It does really well in this. But I feel like I like the way the vanilla comes through, like in just vanilla d'Ith.
Yeah.
Like, it's so I'm like it's very like those two are tied for me, but like both very very good beers.
When they announced this lineup and I saw was it vanilla cocoa or cocoa vanilla?
Cocoa vanilla.
Coco Chanel.
Is it Coco Chanel? Because my eyes, as you guys know, I don't read very well. I thought it was gonna be like a coconut vanilla, which I thought would have been really really cool.
Well, what is funny is I think the label on there is like blue,
Yeah.
and for whatever reason in my brain, I've come to attribute coconut
Yeah.
to like a blue label.
That was my thought too. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's
It's
that's
like-
obviously coconut vanilla." And
Yeah.
then I read it. I'm like, "Oh, it's cocoa."
Death by Coconut do that? I feel like there's a brand.
No, Death by Coconut is who
Oscar
does-
Blues.
Yes. Death by Coconut's so good.
And Oscar Blues
I love
is blue and white.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's where my
Ah.
mind goes to like I see cocoa and I see blue. So I thought that
I see
originally, but then
cocoa when
like
I
as
see
we were
blue.
going through the lineup, hey Rev, ideas for next year. But like as we were going through, like
We want
I was
credit.
looking at what I got, I didn't, read the descriptions. I mean, I knew what was coming out, but I was like, coconut, okay,
No, that's what I thought it was going to be.
coconut vanilla would be awesome.
Hey, Real-
but I'm not disappointed with what.
No.
they seem to say.
I do want to ask our audience in the background if they have a favorite. Hey, audience in the background, did you guys have a favorite beer that you tried today?
Don't say high life.
Yeah, the highlight.
Really, the coffee,
Yeah.
it's the best where we got the vanilla and standby.
All right.
My favorite was the coffee too.
All right. Coffee makes sense.
I mean, but like
It wasn't as sweet.
Shut up, Mike.
the coffee.
You asked.
You just kind of
And I'm-
predicted him.
Now I'm telling you to
But
stop.
here's the thing: is like
Shut up, Mike.
when you get coffee fresh in beer, it's like that's the best.
Yeah,
thing.
it's the best. Yeah,
Like-
do not age coffee beers, you guys.
Yeah, but I mean, that's such a weird thing to say because like we've done
That is true.
we've done some coffee beers that are years old that have been
It's
terrible,
fantastic.
and some that have been great.
Yeah.
Like back. It depends.
yeah.
It's literally a gamble, but the standard should be drink coffees fresh.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't want that green pepper.
Okay, so the biggest reason why, and I don't know if you remember this, part of the reason why people started aging barrel-aged beers was because of how hot, like, BCS would come off.
Yeah.
Is like it would have the alcohol burn. So you would get these fresh barrel-aged beers, and if you drink them fresh, they'd be too hot to drink and they wouldn't be enjoyable.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold.
And I don't know.
You
what
call the
that means.
Ghostbusters because they're in control?
No.
Okay.
Benjamin would get
I have
that
no
reference.
busting to do.
Wake him up!
Wake him up! We gotta bust some ghosts.
But I feel like in the last 5 years, pretty much everyone who is making all these barrel-aged beers are making these barrel-aged beers with such body and sweetness and adjuncts and getting back to the point where you're actually getting the barrel character that you are supposed to drink them fresh because you enjoy them as is right when they're made. But I think there is still this mentality of beer nerds that you age beer because you're like, oh, it's going to be better. And I think in the beer industry, we figured out how to make the beer enjoyable right when it's packaged. So
You shit on me for having a whole. Do you realize it's just because can't drink that much beer?
I have a whole cellar too.
Hey, we had the Rocky Road.
I still do it.
We had the Rocky Road Krampus walking up to day 3 of Riot Fest. We put it in coffee cups.
How's it holding up?
Pretty
That was
good.
great.
I used to taste some marshmallow.
That's good because that's the beer that we're pouring at Rare Beer Fest.
Really? That's awesome. Yeah, it tasted great.
Yeah.
Very good.
I brought a can. I was like, and we had like, the paper coffee cups, filled them up, and that's what we drank walking up.
Finished it by the time we walked in there.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good 20-minute walk.
30 seconds just about.
Could have.
But I guess my whole point was you should just enjoy the beers that you get now.
Yeah.
Like, if you can, there's no reason to put it off.
That's a great idea, Matthew. Let's go enjoy all my beers right now.
That sounds like a great idea. So we can all
Let's keep this.
The
Let's
final
see how long
epi-
we can go.
the final
episode.
Hey, pull all the Rev beers that you've got in there right now.
It's the final boss.
This is it. We're done. This is the final episode of the Malting Hour.
No, this is the final episode of us.
This is us? I've never watched that show.
You got a movie?
That's a TV show.
Oh.
Anyway, big shout out to Kim and Revolution for letting us preview this first part of, this other part of Deep Woods. Very good. Tomorrow, when I say tomorrow, this episode comes out on Monday, September 29th. The pre-sale starts on September 30th.
9 a.m.?
9 a.m. Be sure to get you some. I know I'm going to get me some. And be sure to... I know on their Facebook they post the event and they have special tappings that they do, like one-offs that are only available at the tap room that usually, depending on how they are, they usually last throughout the weekend, but it's always a fun time to go there on the release because a lot of people are there and you get to try all the beers. If you're not going to buy it all, at least go and try them because it's fun. And I know that the variants that the one-offs they're going to have are probably going to be pretty awesome. It seems like their one-off variants that they have on the release days keep getting better and better and more interesting. And so I'm very interested to see what they're going to do with like the cocoa vanilla, the cafe Deeth, just like, it'll be interesting.
And they got some pinball machines.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
In the tap room now.
What?
Yeah. When I went to go pick up, when the tap room was like,
Come and find me.
whoa, when'd you get those pinball machines?
Come and find me Friday night, October 3rd, and challenge me to pinball, where I will beat you. And if you do beat me, I will buy you the still water that is for free.
Aw, I could have made it better than that.
Okay,
He'll buy you a beer.
I'll buy you a.
If somebody's listening to this and goes and finds Tony,
You find me, because I'll be there. I am going there Friday night.
Are you
buy
going to be
you a beer.
wearing Malting Hour merch?
I might be wearing my Malting Hour hoodie.
And where can you buy the Malting Hour merch?
And our website, themaltinghour.com.
Good job.
yeah, he will buy you a beer.
I will buy you one of the variants. Your variant of choice. I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, I just committed him to that.
Damn it. Now I need you guys to be there to back me up.
Yeah. I want you to buy me a beer when I beat you.
Oh, you
want-
disqualified.
I'm pretty sure that Matthew and I are going to have a little pinball wizard challenge on Friday night. We should do it. Sounds good.
I'm there.
I'll see if Mike can come. He'll cheer me on. I need my own cheerleader.
What if he beats you?
Oh, no. Mike can't beat me at shit.
No, let him beat you, and then you just buy yourself a beer.
Oh, no, I lost. This was awesome. This is great. I'm looking forward to the rest of the releases. Is the next one in November or December? I think December. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on any of that. But a lot more coming up from them. So thank you, Rev. Thank you, Kim. Matthew, thank you for joining us as always.
As always, it's been a pleasure.
Brandon, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, man.
And we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.